What's happening to me? What's happening to me? What's happening to me? Welcome back to 3626. Okay, calm down. Anyways, I just wanted to share a little story about what's been happening to me. I think the last 3 weeks, because weird things have been happening. I remember the first weird thing that ever happened. Okay, it's a while back, but I'm walking in the streets, right? I'm walking in the streets, minding my own business. I wasn't even in headsets. I was aware of my surrounding. I'm walking around, going to some shop to buy something, probably to spend money for no reason, and then someone just ran past me and hit my back. And I'm just like, oh, you know, those moments where a tear comes out of your eye and you don't even know. I think it was one of those, and I was alone and I had no one to explain it to, so I just shut up about it. And so this week also, the past 2 weeks, a couple of things have been happening to me where I'm just like, wait, what? What's wrong? The other day I'm walking with Bay, right? I'm walking and then it wasn't even that dark. It was like maybe 5, and 5 is late, but it's still bright outside, 5 p.m. So then we're walking and we're coming from somewhere. And so now we're walking and I'm walking on this side of the road and he's walking on this side of the road, right? He's walking on the right side of the road. Because the road where we're coming from, when on the right side was the safer side, okay? So when we went into the little aisle, what is it called? Alley, yes. When we went to the little alley that we're in, it was safer. I was already on the right side, right? So then from the right side, there were these children smoking weed and really just looking like the street kids that they're trying to get out of the streets, right? The president is trying to get them out of the streets. You barely see them anymore, but I think they found their chill spot where they can be found. So they're there smoking and what, and then one of them come up to us and starts asking for money. And then my boyfriend is not the kind of person that's going to say, no, we don't have it, and then explain our whole situation. He's just gonna ghost them. So as usual, he decided to ghost. But the problem is, I'm like, hey, babe, you can't be ghosting them because they're not on your side, they're on my side. So if you ghost them, they'll end up beating me. So then I'm like, please just tell them that we don't have money. And then he sort of like pushed me to the safer side. So at this point, I'm just like, Bas, it's all right. And then he starts talking to them now, like, we don't have money. So one came, right? We're talking to one. Then all of a sudden, I don't know from where, what toilet they hid. I don't know from where, like maybe 6 of them flocked to us, like, auntie, ndalama tikaile. Ndalama means money. Tikaile means share. Yeah, and all of them are like trying to, it's just the 2 of us and they're like 7 of them trying to like engulf us. And then I used the word engulf anyways. And then I had money in my hand and my phone, and then I was carrying my little hustle bag and a plastic bag. So then I put whatever it is that I had in my hand in the plastic bag, to make sure that, because now at this point, Gemini was holding my phone to make sure that I still have it. So then I'm like, to be safe, let me put it in the plastic bag. And then now one of the kids saw that and he's like, so now Gemini is busy telling them, we only have money to get home. It's shocking because he doesn't usually explain himself to these people. And then it had to be good. And then the rest of them now like, okay, retaliate, they go back to where they was. Now the one that came to us first is like, I saw the auntie put money in her bag. And then he starts shouting. He's like, you're busy lying to us that you don't have money when you have money. Starts swearing at us, starts saying things about our mothers, particularly mine. And then, just being unreasonable, obviously. So then Gemini stops and then looks back, and I'm just like, I don't know what's about to happen here, but Lord, please make him not do anything. And then he just did that thing. He just did a little shrug and then walked away. And then we walked away, and I think the kid sort of got the hint and he stopped talking. And then Basi, I went to go get my bus and then I went home. that was that day, right? I don't remember what day that was, but that was last week. And then the next day, literally the next day, I'm coming from work and I'm going to his place. And I decided to walk a little bit because I had a certain I don't know, I had something that I wanted to listen to, and it was pretty long, so I didn't want the road to be cut short by a minibus. So I decided, let me just walk a little bit and then I'll go get a bus when I'm closer. And then I start using little shortcuts, and those shortcuts are dangerous at night, but in the afternoon everyone's passing by. So I was okay. I usually use that way anyways. So, and there's like shops on the sides. It's very safe in the afternoon, but then at night, or when there's like maize grown on the sides, it's more dangerous. But it's safe. My point is, it's very safe. And then I start walking through, and now I'm in headsets. I'm trying to listen to whatever it is I'm listening to. So then some guy is walking towards me, and then he goes. So I didn't have energy. I had free hands, yes, but I didn't have energy to talk with my headsets for a man, because normally it's like, I don't know, any woman will testify that it's not every guy that you can take off your headsets for just to answer, because you never know what they want. Sometimes they're just wasting your time. They have to look serious and legit. And this guy is just like, and he looked angry. His face looked so angry. And then he's like giving me signs to take off. And then after this sign, now he goes, asking me for money. And then I'm like, ndiribe. That means I don't have ndiribe. And then he goes, like, he makes fun of whatever it is that I was saying. So then I'm coming from this way and he's coming from this way. So I'm like, okay, I'm about to pass this guy that is super angry at me for no reason at all. And then I pass by him and he looks like he's about to attack me, and I start running. Lucky enough, there were like 4 men, I think. 4 men, 2 in front, 2 on like his side, and then 2 on my back. Yeah, so all of them like sort of held him and started shouting at him. Apparently he was a madman. I don't know. I was gone. I was gone. I couldn't have. I don't even know what happened to the man after that, or what those guys did to him. I don't know, but I was gone. And then the other day is that, so then I finally found, I've been filming with my phone, right? So then I finally found a camera that I'd been keeping. I'd been keeping this camera for the longest time. It just didn't have a charger. So then I found its charger, and then I don't know, all along I just wasn't using it. And then I'm like, this Sunday now I tried to like film it. I'm like, let me just film. Let me try film with the camera for the first time, because I do everything with my phone. So for once I wanted to just start doing things on my laptop, because I feel like it's so much easier. And editing on your phone is a hassle. It's just so many tiny details that you can't really pay attention to. But then on the laptop, it's so much, it's easier and then I film on a Sunday. Normally I upload on Tuesdays and Fridays. So I film on a Sunday, so that on a Sunday evening, because I looked good, but also so that I have the whole of Monday and maybe Tuesday to evening to figure out the editing process, uploading process. It was enough time for me, right? I even gave myself contingency time. But Monday I go to work, and what happened on Monday? Monday I go to work. The same Sunday evening, it turns out the video editor that I had downloaded it's free, but it needs you to be connected to the internet. I was gonna start editing that same Sunday evening, because generally I don't know how to use it. So I was gonna just start playing around to figure it out, same way I did with iMovie. Turns out it needs internet. So then I'm like, okay, I'll try to do it tomorrow. Monday, I remember what happened on Monday. Now I get to work, and I do the things that I was supposed to do, and then I finish and I send my boss their email. I needed to do an experiment that when the results came out, I was supposed to send my boss. So then I finished whatever it is that I was supposed to do, and then I sent my boss the email, and then now I'm trying to do the editing, right? Was there not no blackout? There was like blackouts 3 times. So every time there's a blackout at work, even if it's like for 2 seconds, the Wi-Fi goes off for maybe 30 minutes. So this time there was a blackout, there were 3 blackouts consecutively, yes. So then there was the first 30 minutes where the Wi-Fi off, it tried to come back, and then there was a blackout again, and it was just so stressful. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll do this tomorrow. Keep in mind, I don't know how to use the video editor. I don't know how to use anything there. So I'm like, yeah, I'll keep it tomorrow. So I don't know what it is that happened on Monday evening. I was so tired. I just wasn't feeling all right. I was just so tired. So then I slept in time, but then I woke up late on Tuesday morning. I woke up late and I still woke up super tired and still feeling off. So I'm like, okay, I'll go to work in the afternoon, seeing as my shift is in the afternoon. Sometimes I go in the morning just to be good, but my shift this week is in the afternoon. So then I get ready to go in the afternoon, and then I go, and first of all, I go later than I should have. That was my bad, but I was tired and sickly. But then also, and then I get there, and now I see an email from my boss saying, by the way, you sent me an empty email. I checked and it really didn't have the attachment. I checked the attachment that I was supposed to put in, and it just doesn't have the information that was supposed to be updated. So I literally had to start updating the information again. At least I didn't have to do the experiment again, but I needed to start updating the information all over again. And then during that, now we're supposed to have certain samples come over also. Instead of coming at like 1, because they take hours to process, instead of coming at like 12:01, they came at maybe 1:30. So that was already like, okay, I'm gonna sleep here at work. Figuratively. Obviously not true. But yeah, I'm going to knock off late. And then while I'm doing those other experiments and editing my things, I'm trying to figure out how to upload the video, because now it's Tuesday. I tried to upload apparently the camera doesn't record in a supported format. I tried Format Factory to change the format. Nothing worked. For the first time, Format Factory disappointed me. Nothing worked. So then I'm like, then what do I do? And then I tried many things, like online things, nothing worked. So I just gave up, like, basi. But this was after a long time of Wi-Fi not working for whatever reason. This time there were lights even, but the Wi-Fi just wasn't working. I think they blocked the YouTube or something like that. I don't know. So what I did was just still plan my videos, still optimized my videos, and then kept the optimizations. Guti basi, I'll upload whenever it is that I should upload this week. And then my results, finally I gave them to my boss. And I think, that everything else then ended up working well. And then in the evening, that's when I realized, wait, guys, what is happening to me? So many funny things are happening. And there's so much. I just wanted to share my experience of this week. And for you guys who are waiting for the Tuesday video, I'm so sorry. This is my explanation. Crazy things have been happening this week. And please forgive me. I'll make sure that I upload this Thursday one and the Friday one to make up for it. There'll still be 2 videos this week, and I hope you still enjoy it. Thank you.